Alright, firstly, no one's going to be able to convince me that Tallison Teixeira is not a knockoff worm clone of Chunks. Alright?
Man, Trump called me and told me to knock this dude out and show my ass to the fans so they make him look bad in the news. Shit.
Secondly, the Wonderboy fight was blatantly a fucking robbery, dude. We will go through the third round frame by frame, every shot that landed. A Weasel type breakdown, which I expected from him, by the way. The Weasel being lacking a little bit. But first of all, how good were my picks, dog? I picked Derrick by round 1 KO, Wonderboy by 29-28 with him stinking up one of the rounds. I picked Steve Garcia by being the younger, faster, more durable dude. And Morgan Charrière because he's just kind of good. Dude, perfect picks. And yeah, I am including that Stephen Thompson fight because, you know what, I'm kind of starting to believe that I have some kind of supernatural powers the way I'm just calling all these fights, man. But anyways, let's get to the breakdown. What pisses me off is that some people still think this wasn't a robbery when it just looked blatant to me when I watched it live. So let's start with round 3 since round 1 and round 2 were unanimously agreed upon by the judges, the fans, everyone. So starting off the fight, immediately 5 seconds in, Stephen Thompson throws a head kick. It gets blocked by the arm, so I'm going to count that a light strike because it does have some impact on the forearm or on the tricep or whatever in this case. Then straight away Bonfim shoots in for a takedown. He wanted to get the striker a little bit weakened with the grappling, I guess. Wonderboy defends beautifully, pushes the head down and just like snatches the leg out. Then they get into a little bit of a clinch situation. Wonderboy throws about 10 pitter-patter shots though. And then Bonfim starts throwing some heels to the already brutalized part of the shin of Wonderboy, which was like cut straight to the bone, and he just kept throwing these heels to him. I mean, brutal stuff, man. But at the end of the day, they were still just light shots. Then they had a bit of a moment here where they both kind of looked at the gash on his shin, had a bit of an admiring moment there. And just a few seconds after that, Stephen Thompson blasts another head kick with that exact same shin. Again, it gets blocked by the forearm. We count that as a light strike. Then another one followed up. These are damaging to the arm, man. And then Bonfim throws one of his own. Again, it gets blocked by the forearm, but we count that as a light strike. Then an inside leg kick here from Bonfim, a nice inside leg kick. Then head kick on the wrist part of the glove by Stephen Thompson. Then a nice little outside leg kick here by Bonfim. Again, these shots don't really have much power in them. These are not like Justin Gaethje load up leg kicks sort of. He's just like slapping them around. Then a grazing little, the toes touch the shin kind of leg kick, but I'll count that as a pitter-patter shot. Honestly, not much impact at all with this one. Then side kick to the body attempt here by Wonderboy. Ended up grazing off the body though, so all it gets is a light. This could have been a heavy shot, man, if this landed clean, but it just grazed past. Then Bonfim shoots in for another takedown. Wonderboy's defense held up beautifully here. Ended up being a little bit of a clinch situation, even though he had double underhooks here. He started throwing some knees in the clinch. Another knee landing here while they are zooming in on the cut on his shin. Brutal cut, man. More knees being landed here. Another one here. Then some more pitter-patter shots here by Stephen Thompson before he's followed up by more knees in the clinch. And these aren't the biggest of knees, man. You can see him is just standing upright, just throwing, kind of just point striking, which is frustrating as hell, man. Then Stephen Thompson reverses the position here. He was getting pushed up against the cage. He reversed the position. Now he's the one pushing Bonfim up against the cage. So a little bit more control time given on his tab now. Then here's the biggest shot of the round so far. This elbow that lands in the clinch. Bonfim's hands were all the way down, so this landed clean on the side of the face of Bonfim. Medium shot given there. Then they break from the clinch. Then a head kick again blocked, landed on the back of the glove. Light strike. Then a side kick attempt to the body here, but it misses, so nothing being given there. Spinning kick attempt by Wonderboy. Misses again. Shooting air. And a jab attempt here by Bonfim. Stephen Thompson slips out the way of it. Follows it up with a light little outside leg kick. Then question mark head kick here attempt by Stephen Thompson, but it barely just grazes with the toes past the face. So I'll count that as a light strike. Then here's the next biggest shot of the round. Right here, where Bonfim kind of tries to duck under the kick. Maybe shoot a takedown after he misses the kick, but he has one hand up guarding, and then that hard leg kick, man, just slaps him in the face. Even though his guard is up, it'll go through, so that's quite impactful. You can see him stumble a little bit. Medium shot there. He wasn't rocked, he just stumbled a little bit because he was quite bladed in his stance here. Then Bonfim lands a nice jab here. Light little body kick up against the cage. Then Bonfim shoots in for a takedown again. This time he manages to get Stephen Thompson down, but not for long, man. Like I said in my breakdown, Stephen Thompson will be getting up from a lot of these takedowns. Bonfim won't be able to hold him down for long. But then right as Stephen Thompson gets up, he trips him down again, gets him down for a second time, and Thompson gets back up. And here's some more pitter-patter shots. Then some knees to the legs here being landed by Bonfim. You can see him like load up a little bit, but they all do like the quads. That's not really much impact there. Then Wonderboy reverses the position again, so he gets the dominant position, control time added to him, but then Bonfim reverses it straight away. Gets a little trip right here. Couple more pitter-patter shots being landed by Stephen Thompson, and then both land a few pitter-patter shots here. Bonfim getting the better of it, but again, the pitter-patter shots don't really mean much. And yeah, that was basically the fight, man. So adding the totals, light strikes 10 for Stephen Thompson, 15 for Bonfim. Light strikes don't don't really mean much. Pitter-patter really don't mean anything. I don't know why they even do it. I guess just to impress the judges a little bit. But if anything, it should have gone to Stephen Thompson clearly. Almost triple the pitter-patter shots. Medium strikes. These are the ones that actually matter. 2 of them go to Stephen Thompson. None for Bonfim. Bonfim was just trying to point strike. Bullshit run by Bonfim in all honesty. Blatant robbery here. It should have never been given to Bonfim. 2 rounds to 1. The first round quite clearly Bonfim, but rounds 2 and 3 were definitely Stephen Thompson. I'm just pissed, man. They never give the Yonks the wins, but that's just how the sport goes, I guess. It's not a real sport. It's just for entertainment or something, I guess. No shit. Yeah, man. So that's basically about it for this one. I'm still mad about the decision. They keep fucking robbing the Yonks, dude. I mean, it's just fascinating to see these guys just warp time and beat all these young dudes. Just to see them get fucking nothing but a shittier record in return. And then there's the fans out there that don't even give a shit about the robberies. Oh, the judges have made that decision, so that's just what it is. Fuck off. Anyways, man, that's it for this one. See y'all in the next one. Until then, take it easy, yeah.
They out should make me look bad in the news.